So we're still in South Mission Beach, continuing from yesterday's vlog. Up there on the hillside was the Alandra Resort where we had our coffee on Good Friday, which I believe should be renamed to the Worst Friday because no one was serving drinks and all the pubs were closed. But today we've got another mission ahead of us. Today we're going to go see Tully. And Tully, as I said at the end of the last video, I have a special affinity to because that's where my family comes from. So we're going to go there. We're going to go take a look at the town. Hopefully everything's open today, whereas yesterday I did actually pass through the town to go pick up my keys for the apartments here at South Mission Beach. You can see through the trees. So we're going to go there today. We're going to take a look at the town before we go and hop on our white water rafting adventure. So just taking a quick look at the beach. Got Dunk Island over there in the distance. I don't know what these islands are called. And then you've got the rest of the beach up over there. It's been quite windy, so you got all this rubbish coming washed up. I wouldn't go for a swim anyway because it's North Queensland and there's crocodiles. So yeah, it's not that type of beach. Which is a shame because you've got palm trees and everything all around here. It'd be wonderful for a beach day. Anyway, so we'll continue the video. Stay tuned for the adventure to come. So on beaches like this, you have these little swimming areas. The stinger nets, the croc nets, what do you want to call them, nets, that you can go and swim in. But like, I don't know about you, but I don't have that much faith in a bit of string and wire. I mean, they're even written it here. General warnings, marine stingers and crocodiles. Like, I kid you not, I saw some kid swimming there in that white basket. If anything, the crocodiles probably see it as like a little goodies basket, like one of those bundles you get with chocolate eggs and pistachios and little trinkets in it. Like, that's what the crocodile see it as. They see it as, oh good, my dinner's in one spot and it can't leave. Makes it easier for me. So yeah, I'm not going to go for a swim there. Even got the life tower here, lifeguard tower. I know we were just at Bondi before, but I think the rescues up here are going to be way more interesting than Bondi Rescue. You get one of these guys pulling you out, they get their rubber paddleboard and start whacking the crocodile on the head. Like, that sounds way more entertaining than saving some tourist from drowning because he decided to wear jeans in the surf. And here you go, some information on cassowaries. Basically, the world's deadliest ball of feathers. So this is the cassowary coast where we're at currently. And you can see that the male cassowaries have this blue neck and this casque on their head, their helmet. And it's basically telling us how they're important for the environment because they spread seeds around the place, so they're important for the health and the growth and the maintenance of the rainforest. Hopefully we can see one of them from a safe distance, but they're quite cool birds. An interesting thing about the cassowary, just in case we don't see them on our adventures today, is that the father actually looks after the chicks. So cassowaries are cool dads. They go take the kitty cassowaries out, take them fishing, take them surfing, take him sand duning, four-wheel driving, while the mother racks off. Here's a glimpse of the town of Tully. And across the road here is the supermarket which my grandparents owned. You can just read Nick and Jean's 5-star supermarket. Now, yeah, Umberpool don't own the supermarket anymore. They've actually gone and sold it because since since a while. Papa's passed away, and yeah, can no longer do supermarket duties, but this is it here. The seat of knowledge. This is where people would sit and talk about the world's problems and how they're all going to solve it. And it was quite popular amongst the older generation. I'm not sure they still use it. No one's sitting here at the moment. I mean, I'm sitting here, so I'm now very knowledgeable, but basically just imagine yourself having a coffee with your friends. This was their equivalent here in Tully Town, the seat of knowledge. So they'll talk about the world's problems and talk about how they're going to save the world. And what you'll notice over here as well is the departure lounge. Now, when I was a kid, I always thought that a bus pulled up here because there's a loading zone and it says departures. So I figured, oh, people leaving town come here. I was wrong. The departure lounge is a joke. It's a joke because when you got to that age where you're too old, the next step of your life was to depart this place and move on to the next. So basically, if you got moved to the departure lounge, you were called old. So that was the idea behind this one. So it's reserved for special people. So that's it there. These benches themselves, I was speaking to you here, they were donated by the Rotary Club, and I've been here ever since. There's a few photos online. There's an article you can see, actually see before. Talking to a few lads on the bench. I'll see if I can insert that photo somewhere here. But yeah, seat of knowledge. But we'll go in and take a talk to Si. Si now owns Tully Supermarket, and yeah, just one more glimpse of the sign. Perfect. So just see it, size on here, but few dots here. So this is the shop. I've got myself some Babinda spring water. Thank you, Ulana, for that. Just a nice little convenience store. So if you're passing through Tully, come and support Tully Supermarket. Yeah. You've got your Monster Energies as well. You got everything in there. So don't go support the chains, come and support us. Give us a bit of help. You got everything you want. Come get yourself some Babinda spring water. It's a little bit more dearer than 2 Mount Franklin's, but it's only $3. It's fine, you get your energy drinks. Everything there. Get the protein. I see what, yeah, doesn't need to go anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
She just comes down here and she's got everything. She's got protein and energy drinks.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Alright, so there we go. Just out of Mick and Jeans, but now renamed Tully Supermarket. So this is the town. Yesterday everything was closed because of Good Friday. I didn't realise that it was such a big thing that people close on Good Friday. I know it's a public holiday, but I thought in hospitality you'd be open. So she's gone and recommended a breakfast place down the road, so we're going to try and get there. So what can I tell you about the town? So the town recently had its 100-year reunion in 2024. So the town's 100 years old, or it's 100 years of being known as Tully. Before that, the town was called Banyan, and it was established as a sugarcane town, a farming town. So we'll see further down the street that they've got the old sugar mill. Oh, it's still functioning today. She reckons this place. We'll come have something to eat here very shortly, but I want to go and have a walk down the street first. So we'll take a look at the sugar mill. And what else? So everything is open today. All those shutters were closed. Almost look like the purge. So I did struggle to go find somewhere to eat yesterday. I went to many places at Mission Beach, all closed. only one or two places were open, but the place I ended up eating was the garage. They let me have a pizza and a beer. But as you can see here, you can see the clouds against the mountains. And the mountain behind me up there is Mount Tyson. Here we go. Tully 100 years. Tully Mill, Butler Street, so that's the main street. Here. Bowls Club. The Banyan Bridge. So the river's called the Banyan. Tully Showgrounds. That's the view in the 1920s from Mount Tyson. McKay's bananas, they're big around here. Awesome. So McKay's, there you go. McKay's bananas. And if you're a backpacker, you'll be quite familiar with the banana picking, because what happens is a lot of backpackers pass through this town, and it's one of their stops to get a little bit more money working on banana farms and cane farms. Just up here we've got Rafters, which is the backpackers hostel, so we're going to take a look there. There you go. Rafters, the party bar. Lockout Friday, 12 AM, no ID, no entry. So there you go. This is the nightlife that you're going to get in Tully. I don't think I'm going to be able to duck in. The rafting goes till 8, and I plan on going back to Cairns tonight. But look, we'll see what the vibe is. We might stay for one drink, take a look inside, and see what Tully nightlife's got to offer. But that's the party hotspot of the town. So we're now coming to the end of Butler Street, and we'll shortly see some very iconic landmarks of the town. Not that small. They've got a Toyota here. Bar Track Toyota. Awesome. And across the road, you have the Tully Mill, Tully Sugar Mill. And this is what put Tully on the map. Well, actually, one of the things that put Tully on the map, the other thing is that behind me. That also put Tully on the map, but we'll talk about that one shortly. So that's the Tully Sugar Mill. So this provided a lot of jobs for the area, provided a lot of the economic stability. So sugar cane is carted on these little trams, these trains, and it's processed in the mill. Cane cutting season, I'm pretty sure, is June to December, sometime around then. But yeah, this is very important to the town of Tully, so main industry here. The other thing I want to talk about before we get to the gumboot over there is this. This is now a hardware store, but it's now the cinema. So Mum grew up in this town. She's telling me that she used to go watch movies, and she also went and watched theatre there. So Little Paddy performed there, Australian artist. But yeah, now today it's a hardware store. There we go. The famous golden gumboot. Now, another thing that put Tully on the map is it is renowned as the wettest place in all of Australia, and experiences on average about 4,000 mils of rain each year. Now, the gumboot itself stands 7.93 meters tall exactly, and that is to commemorate the year in which it experienced its largest amount of rainfall. So the year, I think it was 1949. I'm gonna have to check that. But you can scale the gumboot. You can scale all 7.93 meters. I've got 8 there. But let's go. Some information on why it rains so much. Close. 1950. It was almost right. But there you have it. So, come in April, we just missed March, which is the rainiest of all the seasons. May is its dry season. That's the last time I came. It was nice and blue skies. But if you want to come for blue skies, August and July through to October, your best bets. That's it there. Let's scale the gumboot. There you have it, the view over Butler Street. That's Mount Tyson there in the background. The Tully Sugar Mill. And the Banyan Park Transit Centre. So this here is where I'm supposed to meet the rafting people. This is where they're meant to pick me up from. So I'm going to have to return here soon to hop on the rafting. Hopefully they'll let me record on that. If not, I'm going to be very disappointed. But right now I'm going to get something to eat. Get some protein in before I embark on this treacherous journey down the Tully Gorge. Otherwise, there you have it. Off to breakfast. There we go. Got our Tully feed. Right, Harvest Cafe. And we've got Mullins Brothers, bar, gaming, bistro, function, hotel across the road. Look, depends on what time I get back from the rafting, so I might even spend a little bit longer in Tully and do a midnight run back to Cairns. But we'll enjoy breakfast and get fueled up for the raft. Breakfast. Got my bag of goodies in a spa bag. Nothing more Australian than that. So now coming here to the Banyan Transport Hub to go and talk to these raft people. Let's see if they'll let me take you guys along for the journey. So they reckon it's high risk putting my GoPro with me. They don't have a proper helmet strapped for my magnetic attachment, but I'm able to use the handle I'm using now to stuff into my life jacket and hope for the best. That's what we're going to do. So I mean, you're not going to see this footage if I do lose the GoPro. Actually, I'm going to save it to my phone. Just in case I do lose the GoPro, we have this explanation as to what happened and to the fact that I'm just a chronic gambler. But we're going to get the footage for you guys because it's what I intended for. And if God wants me to lose the camera, we'll lose it. But yeah, we're about to head off on these buses. Those ones. Oh, the rafts. The rafts have already left. They were here before, you saw it in the last recording. And we're going to see what happens. Let's hope first of all, let's hope we don't die, and second of all, let's hope we don't lose the camera. Otherwise, I'm going to have to update, which means you guys get more high quality footage of me with the new camera. Alright, but we'll head to the river now. Right, so as well as sugarcane, as I mentioned in town, Tully is known for its banana farms. So McKay's is a big banana plantation around here, and they utilise a lot of backpackers to come and do some trade work for them. And if we're awake early enough in the morning or on a weekday, they actually send banana buses into town which pick up the backpackers and drive them out to these plantations here so that they can work on the farms. So these are the plantations. That's all the banana trees here, and it goes on for miles. So I'm not going to show you miles, I'm just going to show these little sections. That's there, and the plastic bags on the stem, I think, is either to stop animals getting to them. It's meant to stop that, and it's also meant to stop snakes getting in and attacking the workers as they're picking the bananas. So I'm pretty sure that's what they're for. No one fact checked me on that. Right, so we've just pulled up to the rafting spot. I don't think we're going to get all the way up to the power station, so I want to talk a little bit about it now. So up there, you've got the hydroelectric station. That was commissioned in 1957, and it currently provides green electricity to over 70,000 homes in the local area. So that was a big development that was done here. So there were talks to go and extend the hydroelectric station because of its such great success, either extend it or add a new one in the area. But it was rejected by, of all people, the Greens Party, because they found a frog in the place they wanted to build it. So they decided not to develop the extension and encourage people to go and continue to use fossil fuels. So why am I adding this in? Well, it's because next time you go and you hear the Greens talking about increasing the tax on your fossil fuels, just remember that they decided to reject an initiative to go and add an extension to a hydroelectric station in the wettest part of Australia. So now I look great with my helmet on. This is actually my first whitewater rafting experience. I was supposed to do whitewater rafting twice. First time was when I was in school. I went to the Clarence River down in New South Wales. But when I did it, it was dry season, so I did more carrying of the kayaks than I did paddling. The next one was in Greece, in Akidon Springs, where the River Styx was. And that was nowhere near as rapids as it should be. It almost felt like a little kid's log ride. So this is going to be my first real experience. I'm going to take you guys along for the ride, and fingers crossed we don't lose the camera. Alright, so we've got the paddle, the equipment, got the team, and we're going to try our best not to fall in the water. Because despite what people will say, they say there's no crocodiles up this far, but there are. Because the river floods, and they've started to swim up the river, so we're going to try our best not to fall in. Not sure what view you guys are getting. You're now strapped to my chest. These are the boats. This is the river. Actually, I can clip it off for a little bit while we're waiting.
Do you do YouTube or something?
Look, it's meant for my family, but I do put it to YouTube just because it's easier to share.
Yeah.
I'm not like 30 subscribers. Okay, so with Mark, we're at the front of the boat. This is the view we're going to be getting. You're strapped to my chest like this, so if we lose the camera, no one will see this, but we're the man at the front. Oi! See, I would have ended up in the water after that. Alright, we're off on the journey. And this here is Champagne Falls. I'm not sure if we're going to get a view of it just yet. Alright, and this is the waterfall here. Champagne Waterfalls. Majestic. Yeah, champagne. Alright, let's pop our bottle now. Alright, let's keep going. Jesus Christ! Two. One, two. Two. One, two. Whoopa! Two. Stop.
Check your pedal up, celebration!
Oi!
Put your pedal up like this, look. Yeah, in the middle, touch them together.
Touch together!
Touch the tips. Oh.
Hey!
Look at that. What are your thoughts, Mark? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool. That was the grade 3.
Yeah.
So they get harder than that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, great. Oh, we're doomed.
I hear that quite often.
All right. It's amazing seeing the rainforest like come out of nowhere. 50-50. 50-50. What, 50-50 I live or 50-50 I die?
50-50 you live.
So I get in. All right. that a drip on the rock? Hold on. Jesus. Now there have been a few croc sightings.
Oh, they all outside.
Alright. That's the river there. Oh, these guys are in as well.
Get ready to help the next bus. Turn around.
The whole team's in the water.
Yeah, they jumped.
They thought it was a swimming trip.
Have we swum to the beach on the right?
So this is one of the more exciting ones. 50-51.
It's literally called 50.
Average exciting one.
Average, Jesus Christ.
If we flip to the beach on the right.
Two. 1, 2. What did he say? Stop. Hold on. Fuck. Get down. We're gonna get down. So get down is I've just on. This is a get down one. Hold on and together. 2. 1, 2. Boy, that was clean as well. Rocky's about to get on the rocks.
Yeah, he's trying to paddle out of it. Jack Hill's going to do it too. Watch this. How did he get away with that? And no one fell in. It's kind of like a rocky area, so
Yeah.
been on before.
There's crocs in this area.
But a lot of them, they get pushed up from the berg, but where this river meets the ocean, there's some donkeys there, some monsters, and all the other ones get slowly pushed up.
Yeah. So this is the part you don't want to fall out in.
You don't want to do that here.
Great. Does that mean I should be watching over the side as well, like ready to?
I do. It's like...
I just feel like I've entered Jurassic Park. Yeah. Yeah, and they're attracted to splashing as well. Great, good on you guys. Yeah, I get it on camera as well. Oh, keep doing it.
Watch this show.
You got it on video.
I've got on video.
Videoing.
guys for coming out with us today as well. Hey,
Thank you. Thank you.
Make sure to leave a star rating.
Oh. I'm very happy I was in your boat, Dan.
What star? 1 star.
1 star.
No.
Don't you know I've got 1 star there?
Nah, you get.
1 star Denimal.
You're getting a 5 from me. That was great.
Nothing.
All right,
Just chill for a second.
chill.
These guys are going.
This is easily the most dangerous bit when you're hopping out of the raft. Yeah, I was on croc watch at the end there. Not very talkative. I'm like thinking, I've seen too many of them just yank you in the water.
I just watched 2 legs in the air.
Alright, so that concludes the white water rafting here in Tully. Absolute amazing trip. This was done through Cairns Adventure Group. They were really good. So Raging Thunder Rapids. We had Dan was our guy. He very knowledgeable, 100% confidence with Dan. There are crocodiles in this section of the river where we are coming out. He was saying that they used to do water skiing here, but they had to stop it because the crocodiles have come up from the bottom of the river up to here through flood waters and being driven up by large crocs. So that's there. We're hopping on the bus now to go get changed. There you go, the Irish Tavern. This is where the after party is for the adventure. Don't know why we're promoting Victorian Bitter in Queensland. Beer doesn't get jealous when you grab another beer. Pretty cool. So the interesting thing about the old Irish tavern, not the tavern itself, but Irish, my other Jaeger came from Irish. See if Jaeger knows any of these people. How's it going? Yeah. The Irish Tavern, is that your own beer?
Yes.
Can I have one of those, a pint? Irish Tavern beer. Beautiful. I was going to get a Great Northern, but it's only right to come to Irish and have their signature beer. Oh, wow.
Is it okay if I take a photo, mate?
Yeah, mate.
How the table turns.
Touch.
That looks sick.
Who ordered this?
It's for a table outside.
Oh, jeez. Nice.
Sorry.
Alright, so we were worried about crocs eating us, but it looks like the crocs have to be worried about us eating them. Alright. Alright, so we're just going to wrap up the video for today. You're all probably thinking, why does he keep finishing at pubs? You know, is he an alcoholic? Well, maybe. No. Just a nice place to go and finish a day. I think after every good adventure, you need to have a drink to go and take it all in and reflect. But look, the white water rafting, I couldn't recommend it enough. Just some fun things about the white water rafting, just some fun facts. So Tully was actually part of the World Championships for rafting in 2019, which is where they got record rainfall levels as well. Look, the guides there at the white water rafting place, they're really friendly. So if you think, you know, I'm not the most physical individual in the world, you don't need to be. You need to be competent to some extent, but there were some people on the tour today who, honestly, I don't think should have been in the boat, but they got to the end and no one got in by a crocodile. But the thing is, and I mentioned it, there are actually crocodiles at the end, so don't fall off the boat. There were some tourists skylarking around and trying to fight each other, knock each other off the boat in that last section there, and I'm thinking you have a death wish. We're going to head off back to Cairns now. I've got a 1.5 hour drive here from Irish back to Cairns. And I'm not sure if I'll do a video on Cairns just yet. I might go and use that time to actually go and relax. But if I do, it'll be the next video. If not, I'll come back and do Cairns separately. just because I haven't really organised much to do in Cairns at the moment. I guess we'll leave it there.